Hello dudes and lady dudes, Jean here, and today we're going to talk about something that Jean's father actually made a point of, and I thought it was very true for their current situation. And he was at a restaurant doing the pickup, and someone there being a little bit concerned with Corona, and being out in public, but whatever. And he made a comment, he shared it with me after. I was like, this is good. This is something that people should. There's a lot of people, if you say, well, Corona's it's whack, it's not nearly, they're going to stop and say, nah. But if you say this might be something that get them to stop and think. And he says, well, all I want to say is 2 points. Is no other pandemic in history do we see people getting extremely rich off the pandemic. Usually in most pandemics, even the big mega companies are taking a hit, and maybe not as much, and maybe afterwards they're in a better position to rebuild, but they're not making money during the pandemic. Amazon and Walmart especially are just billions of dollars. Other large chains are just making bank, while mom and pop stores are run out of business. And politicians as well, some both that are getting investigated down in the States. I saw several Democratic Congress people, and I think even a Republican or two, selling their stocks right before the crash. Although, as soon as you saw the media kind of turn hysterical, I think seeing a crash was kind of obvious. Um, but in other ways, they're making money, or friends of friends, or friends of politicians. They're making money. People who put money back into the donor bin. I mean, look at the bailouts. Which is supposed to be for small businesses, and the big corporations are getting half of it. And then one big guy gets a third, another one gets a quarter, and then 10,000 small businesses get the rest. So yeah, they're making bank, and that it just doesn't happen historically in a pandemic. Number two was most pandemics. You know someone who died. Um, Friend of family, usually within a family, one generation, cousin, grandma, aunt, uncle, niece, nephew, sister, brother, father, child. Someone has died. And if not them, then a friend of the family or something. Corona, a lot of people don't even know anyone who was sick. Um, they're just like, are people actually getting it? Yeah, big city centers, they'll be like, oh yeah, that person, so and so, or that person, they're sick. But in general, no. I don't know anyone who's sick. Yeah, there's people over in city 7 miles down the road. Yeah, there's people that have been a few people sick, and of course it's a city, it's 15,000 people, so it's not a 700,000. There's a bunch in Winnipeg, um, but not all of us. We don't all know someone sick, let alone dying, as with historically has been a pandemic. Um, we even the people who are working at Walmart, a lot of hours at Walmart, working in the hospital, a lot of hours in the hospital where all the sick people are going. They're not getting sick or dying. It's just the sick and dying that are getting sick and dying. We've pushed that stat around. We've shown it, official CDC stat even. Um, it's just you died of corona instead of heart disease, but you're going to die this year. That's what the stats are showing. And so we don't know anyone. And that's even with these inflated numbers. That's even with these suicides that are corona death, these car accidents that are corona death, these heart attacks that are corona deaths, these stroke that are corona deaths. Even with all these bogus deaths being labeled corona deaths, we still don't know anyone dying. Um, so yeah, it's just two points, and just that what normally people aren't getting rich. Power grabbing, yeah, that's happened in the past, but just outright just making billions, millions back in the day, whatever, didn't happen. Normally in a pandemic, a lot of people dying or at least getting sick. Here, we don't even know people getting sick. Two good points, and really I think they're points that when you get one of those people who are kind of on the fence, but they're going to push back conspiracy theories, lead hat type wearing, if you say it's a crapshoot, then you could say, well, this is what a normal pandemic is, Corona's not doing that, so I am going to live my life. Just something to to throw out there. So thanks, Dad, for that. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, boom. We're starting our journey to 1,000 subscribers, so yay. If you dislike this video, go feed a homeless person and rant on the street corner that we're all going to die. Do whatever you want, spite John, whatever it is. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again.